And that's where we can talk about the team that I think can still go to the Super Bowl in the AFC.
Defense wins championships.
I mean, they're made for that. Now, they got work to do on the offensive side of the ball, right? There's some positive things. You're starting to see some Texans offense as far as some other receivers, I think, pop up here in the last few weeks. So you're going to see that, and hopefully that continues, and hopefully Christian Kirk can be healthy. But Jaden Higgins, the rookie from Iowa State, you're seeing him. Jalen Noel, we know they got Dalton Schultz. It's got to be somebody else other than Nico Collins. But on top of that, right, their offense just has to be cleaner. There's too many dumb mistakes. They're capable of making plays. This quarterback can make a lot of unreal throws, as we saw last night. The stats weren't pretty, but out of the 15 for 31 and those 15 completions, I'm going to say 10 of them were like, oh, wow, well, that was, oh, my gosh, good play by C.J. Stroud. There wasn't much there. But illegal formations, motions, people not set at the same time, just issues like that. And then maybe Stroud missing a throw at a moment here and there. The run game is not quite where you want it to be, even though it's getting better, right? So Houston, like, the offense is getting there, and this is a team that you look at and you go, if the offense can just be middle of the road good, they can be a force in the AFC because of what we're talking about, the defense. You've heard me say it. I think the defense gives me shades of the 2013 Seahawks, the Broncos of 2015. I mean, they're leading the NFL in almost every statistical category there is. They don't have to blitz, as we know. Their front four can get there. They were not even totally healthy in their secondary last night. Kansas City still couldn't separate from them. They have creative zones. They got guys that can play man-to-man and lockdown. They got the crazy dudes we talk about all the time. So I guess what I'm about to say, or what I want to know, I mean, how serious do you take the Houston Texans? I take
it very seriously.
Yeah?
They won 5 in a row. Right? And it's all about what you do down the stretch. The record in September and October is just money in the bank or not. And they dug themselves a hole at 3-5. They are getting hotter and hotter. And we have seen, look, going into Kansas City and winning, even with the Chiefs down, that is not easy. They have been so much better at home this year than on the road. And look at the remaining schedule.
They got one of the easiest ones there is. Right.
Now, at the
Chargers is the one.
Who knows? Because with the Chargers, who knows what you're going to get
at
any given moment. So that monitor just crapped the bet on us.
Yeah.
So anyway, I think the Texans will win the division. Sorry, Jaguars, but I think that the Texans are going to win the division. Although,
Jaguars got a pretty favorable schedule, too.
Favorable schedule, too.
They have just a tough West Coast
They're both going
to
get in.
Right.
Is it a stretch to say they're both going to get in?
No, I don't think that's crazy at all. Right. I think this could be one where one wins the division, the other one's the 6 or 7 seed, depending on, some of these matchups and how it goes with some of the crossover games against the Chargers and all that. The one thing you feel confident about is the race for the AFC South is really only the team on the right and the team on the left, because yes, the Colts are 8-5, but their schedule, as you can see, is one of the hardest in football.
It's over. Daniel Jones is out for the year.
And then we have no Daniel Jones. Exactly right. So it's coming down to these two football teams, and two football teams, to your point and what you're talking about. And I know we're going to talk about Jacksonville later, but Houston, you said it, 5 in a row. It's 6 out of 7. Their one loss is Denver, where they had Denver on a 3rd and 18, and Bo Nix scrambled for a first down to get them in field goal territory to win the football game, and basically a walk-off. So you look at them, you look at what Jacksonville's doing. Jacksonville's been on fire, and if it weren't for them, blowing a 14-point lead to the Texans in Houston, you go, man, they'd be on some stretch here. So some really good football, but I'm impressed by this Houston team just because the defense, and then not that the offense has to be world beaters, but if it just continues to be effective, and I do believe in this quarterback and his ability to make throws, especially in big moments, that, I think Houston's the real deal and can make a real move in the AFC.
I think they're going to be 11-6 at worst, 12-5 at best, and they will be in, and I would not want to play them.
Nobody's going to want to play them.
I would not want to play them.
Right.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.